Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you some interesting things which we Ukrainians have in our homes. First of all, we'll show interesting things in my home, and then we are going to visit our friends, so I'll show you some interesting things in their home too. So let's start.
We'll start with this strange box. It's got weights in it, but we also use them during cave raids when we're sitting in the hallway to prop these doors up tighter. That's why they're here. Next we have a Bonica carrier here, so that in case of emergency we can quickly assemble it as well. By the way, the carrier is very nice because it folds out and the animal has a lot of room, plus in the folded state it's suitable for transportation in airports and other places where there are some size restrictions. Bonik, by the way, always comes when you touch his things to control everything. This is where he already has warm bedding lying around. Unfortunately, we live in such conditions that all important things have to be packed in one place just in case. Next, I have a backpack with food and water, also for emergencies. We don't normally eat this stuff, there's instant soups and mashed potatoes and vermicelli. Also, there is usually water and thermos. I just now took out to renew drinking water and will put it back. In addition, there is also water from the tap, since when they shoot down missiles, it happens that they cut off the light and water. I told about it in other videos on the channel, and a bag with all the most important things. There are our documents, Bonica's documents, first aid kit, wet wipes, rags, rope, knife and other stuff. It seems to me that every Ukrainian has such a bag for emergencies. The first aid kit contains basic medicines, antiseptic, deodorant, cotton swabs, toothbrushes and so on. I'll show you in more detail next. This is a folding camping knife. I think everybody knows it. It's really heavy. There's a knife, screwdriver, pliers and much more. Of course, we also make sure we have power banks in the apartment after the blackouts, and Bonik, who is very fond of all things tech. Of course, Bonica's food for a couple days in also packed just in case. I'll show you what's in the first aid kit. Besides hiding stuff, soap, toothbrushes and toothpaste, of course, there's medicine. Just painkillers, headache medication, noses medication, blood pressure medication, iodinic for radiation, some cosmetics. Also in the backpack I renew the food which spoils occasionally and put new cookies and nuts. Meanwhile, Bonik went to sleep in the carrier. Further in the corridor we have warm clothes. In Ukraine it's winter now, albeit in strange one, but the temperature outside is from 0 to plus 10 Celsius degrees. Usually it's much colder. Why warm things in the closet? That if what could wake up and immediately dress in the hallway, it's safer than closets near the window in the bedroom during shelling, and yes, we usually have shelling at night. We also have domestic water here. It's not a closet, it's a pantry. Of course, we have a lot of candles, lights, touch lamps. That's all from the days of the blackout too. It's not the whole collection, I'll show you more. By the way, of course, all Ukrainians have a bag of bags at home. This has nothing to do with the war, it's just a traditional. By the way, do you have a bag of bags at home? Write in the comments. Actually, I think that many people have similar things. As for candles and lamps, of course, there are a lot of them, as well as lighter and matches and batteries for lamps and in general. This is not all that we have at home. If you search, you can still find in different places lights of this plan. By the way, I want to show you one of this lamp. This lamp is the coolest because it can be charged both from the power bank and from the small solar panel that comes in the kit. Also from it you can charge phones and power banks, there are special sockets. It keeps the light for a long time and there are different modes. Where to buy a similar one, I don't know. We were given it and with other basic things as help after the destruction of the house in our village. If you haven't watched the video about it, I'll leave the links below the video. By the way, yes, it's been a year and a half and we are still trying to prove that this house was destroyed. Of course, there is a lot of destruction in the country, and to prove that you really have something destroyed, the destruction alone, as it turned out, is not enough, and it's necessary to go through 10 circles of hell with all the instances, starting from sappers, firefighters and other. And of course the state is not in a hurry to compensate or rebuild anything. A very small part is rebuilt with the help of the state, the rest or people themselves pay if there is a possibility, or don't rebuild and wait for better times when the state will remember about ordinary people. Also, we have always ordered drinking water in bottles. One of the bottles is always in the hallway where we spend all the time during the shelling if we are at home. Of course, we have different flashlights, some kind of mini guirland or garland, I'm not sure. Also, most Ukrainians have heaters at home, they're like everywhere else, they're different. We have an oil heater, but this winter in Ukraine is very warm, so we didn't use it at all. And then we go to our friends to visit and see what they have interesting. Nastya also has a bag of bags, even two coolers with drinking water. In Ukraine, water is usually either ordered or put filters on the tap or go to special places to buy water, well, or just in the supermarket, grocery stores you can buy bottles of 5 liters. We choose to order water. 2 large bottles together with delivery cost about 200 hryvnia, it's about $6. The guys also have domestic water because they live on a high floor, so they have a lot of water, as it's harder to go somewhere to collect water and lift it without light and without lifts, elevators, I mean. There's laundry detergent, guys. We use capsules. I always have powder all over the apartment. That's life with a cat. Of course, they have a lot of different light bulbs too. Actually, many people have small gas cans and stoves, but Nastya hasn't found them. She's already hiding them somewhere. My husband and I don't have, because in the next house lives my husband's mother and she has a gas stove. So when we had a blackout, we went to her to cook or heat something. Actually, in high houses in Ukraine, about 10 floors, the stoves are either electric or induction. There is gas in the houses only in those below 10 floors. A lot of houses also have conservation, which is usually done by the parents and passed on to everyone. My husband and I don't like preservation, so we don't have any. Next, we go to the bathroom. During the shelling, the guys are here and now it's evening, they are preparing for the night. They are buying in envelopes, documents and pillows and blankets. By the way, I thank you for watching and supporting the channel. It's very important for me and I make videos for you. And the last thing I want to show you is Ukrainian rock salt, the remains from a factory that was completely bombed in eastern Ukraine at the beginning of the full-scale war, like many other factories. Actually, now it's more as a valuable item and memory than just salt. That's all I have for now. Thanks for watching and see you later in the next video on the channel. Bye!